Be prepared for offensive language from the start and throughout. It's nominations day.
He's very much in it for himself.
It doesn't take 2 seconds just to say thank you.
Who do you think you are? Just total arrogance.
She brings a lot of negativity to the group.
Guys, could I just have a quick word with you for a sec? Just something I need to say. I just want to apologise.
How convenient, just after the nominations again. Oh my God, spare me the tears, please.
It just seems like you're playing a little bit of a game.
Sorry, man.
Whatever.
You harbour so much shit.
You're the most unstable person
And
here.
even that, no, carry on, let everyone see this. Guys, I'm the most unstable person.
I want to express my opinions and I'll do so. You're a hypocrite.
She's in here with nothing but the fucked up things inside her mind. I'm already fucked up, I know I am. I'm proud. I like being crazy.
I will break the fire exit.
Day 17, 9:57 a.m. Today is nominations day.
All right.
Nominations day. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But what housemates don't know is that the viewers have been secretly voting for their favourite housemate. The 2 people with the fewest votes who haven't already been nominated will join this week's nominees in facing eviction.
Yes!
Yesterday, during the auction, Akeem bought a gym pass for himself, Isaac, who is here.
Look at Thomas just loving life over there, G. Easy. Fucking easy.
Hey. I'm done.
"10:42 a.m. Some of the housemates are preparing breakfast.
Not sure what I'm doing, really. Madness. I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm becoming more relaxed. I just want to announce it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm coming to terms with everything.
that you're in the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Oh, for
It took
fuck's
me
sake,
just
these
2 weeks,
foot
but you know.
That girl is off her bean.
Off.
Simple as that.
Off her bean.
She's off her fucking bean, man.
And I'm looking fine, and I'm looking mine. Do. Yes, Thomas. It's my turn to clown around.
Go for it.
Zoe is talking to Kian about Isaac's reaction to housemates stealing his coins in yesterday's task.
I don't know why Isaac was so upset, because it's not like
You were still late when I went in, 100%.
Yeah,
I know what I was right when I
So
seen.
someone's lying.
Is he lying? Because he does seem like he's not, but I'm telling you, it was fucking...
Yeah,
he was
and you
great.
said that you didn't take any off Isaac.
I didn't take any of Isaac, I took him off Ian.
I don't get it then.
Nominations day, bruv. Yeah? I think I can call it this week.
So do I. I went round the biz last night.
Who's you call?
I can't say, unfortunately.
I know who it's gonna fucking be anyway.
But we'll have to wait and see. I know who I'm doing.
Huh?
I know who I'm gonna nominate.
12:44 p.m. Thomas is talking to Cameron about Akeem.
This house is too small for me and him. So that he has to go, or I have to go. Because as Lewis has had the all-out war, everyone is very subtle.
It seems like, at the moment, you're the only one battling in the war with him.
Which sucks. Which sucks because we're going to take everybody out one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis has come to see Big Brother.
So I thought I'd come in here and make the most light and show you my new gains. What do you think about them? Courtesy of Big Brother. I've trapped a nerve. I'm so happy. Just thought I'd come in, you know, peacock a little bit. Maybe I'm an narcissist. Oh, I'm so happy. The endorphins are rushing through my body right now.
It's the constant game talk
What?
with Thomas.
What's that?
Constant game talk with Thomas.
What's he say?
What about Akeem and stuff like that? It's just like, come on.
It's going to be his detriment.
I know.
There's no need for it
I
at
just
this
said to
moment in
him,
time. When we need to play a game, we'll play a game. We don't need to be on the defence all the fucking time.
I know he's going after Akeem, that's fine. If he doesn't like him, fine. But Akeem's not coming after him. It's
At
not,
all. It just looks completely one-sided.
you know, if you don't like someone, fine. Nominate them later today.
When it's time to play a game, we can all play the game. But at this moment in time, I don't think anyone in here feels extremely strongly to do so.
Oh, I don't know. It's such a shame.
(2:22 p.m). All of the housemates have gathered in the living room for this week's nominations.
This is Big Brother. Would Akeem come to the diary room?
Are we clapping?
No.
No, I didn't.
No, at first.
Came late.
That shit.
I'm already joking. Go on, Akeem, yeah! Fucking hell. Shut up, Lewis.
Here we go.
Hello, Akeem.
Hello, Big Brother.
Could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is going to be Isaac. I think he definitely has a problem with me. You can sense that. In terms of the coins that I had, he thinks I was being a bit selfish. He hasn't said that word for word. I think he's slightly ungrateful, if I'm honest. The gym, I bought that. I'm not expecting to say, oh, you're awesome, you're wicked, well done. I don't want that. But I think manners is quite a crucial part in a day-to-day life. And it doesn't take 2 seconds just to say thank you. That's the reason for my first nomination, Big Brother.
Could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
The name of my second nomination is Cameron. I love the boy, great and intelligent 18-year-old who I look up to. But at the same time, I think being moody and constantly negative over the minor things, it will start having an effect on people in the house. You know, we got to get up and get on with it, and we need to make sure that, you know, we're constantly positive, and that's the reason for my second nomination, Big Brother.
Oh, this whole couch life is kind of good. I like it.
How's everyone's morning going?
Good.
Yeah.
Well, probably afternoon now, but for the purpose of the question, interested.
Oh, he's back. Woohoo!
This is Big Brother. Would Brooke come to the diary
Quicker than
room?
last week.
Oh, thank you. This is going to be a bit quicker.
What are we talking about? Stories?
Hopefully, baby, they were just...
Yeah. I'm just going to swear all the way through. My first fucking nomination, I'm just going to be right aggressive.
Maybe they will let you go faster then.
My first nomination is... Fuck. Kay. I just think that she doesn't make much of an effort to be friends with everyone. And I try and bring her in. I try always and say, just come and sit with us, come and get to know people, even if you don't want to speak, just come and listen. She'll do it occasionally, but a lot of the time she's not with us and she doesn't spend much time with me. We'll just have like one conversation every couple of days. That is not a close enough friendship for me to like know that she wants to kind of be a friend, be like a real friend. My second nomination is Thomas. I feel like he is very much in it for himself when it comes to tasks and when it comes to anything competitive. He likes to influence everything and then get in that extra life. I kind of knew that he'd be the only one who'd want it because he likes the power. He kind of loses all concept of loyalties and friendships and just kind of throws people under the bus. Like, I've watched him do it.
Coming up, Kay feels the strain.
I can't be bothered, guys. This is like... Fuck.
What is she doing?
2:53 p.m. The housemates have been nominating for the past 31 minutes. The next housemate to nominate is Cameron.
Could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Kay. I just think that we're two people that aren't going to ever 100% get on. We're two majorly different people. She's sort of not prepared to budge or sort of... I like people who are willing to debate their issues and not just come down straight away on somebody who has a different opinion and question their integrity and their empathy. And I just think there's a lot of stuff that she's doing in here that's not coming across genuine at all. My second nomination is, unfortunately, it's going to have to be Akeem. I really hate arrogance, and I thought he came across very arrogant earlier in the week when he stood up to about 4 of us and said, you know, I'm going to make it my plan and my job to get Lewis G out of the house. And I just thought to myself, who do you think you are? I mean, how do you think that you're going to be able to get somebody out of the house? It's just total arrogance. And then I was having a conversation with a couple of people in the kitchen. He didn't listen. He just interjected and asked a question that had already been answered. And then when I confronted him on it, he stood there smiling. And I find that quite rude. When somebody's getting agitated, you don't smile back at them. It's rude, and it's asking for somebody to react in a much more negative way. And I thought with the connection that we'd made that he was better than that and that he wouldn't be as disrespectful as he was in that situation.
Okay, my first nomination is Isaac. I think he added an element of doom and gloom to the house yesterday after the big coin task. He seemed fine until like the leaderboard was announced and he managed to figure out how much was taken from him. And he seemed to, you know, put a lot of the blame on Zoe for taking some. Yes, she did take 5, but other people took a lot. He should have just handled it a bit better, and it's not ideal to see my best friend in the house upset. That kind of upsets me. My second nomination is Kay. She's very unsure in this experience. I don't see her lasting the run here, and I feel like I have to like put energy into her to make her, you know, see things good, and, you know, I have to really, you know, get inside her mind and, you know, get on her level and see what she sees and things wrong, so I don't mind, because I can be quite empathic with people, but it seems to be a lot more consistent as of late that Kay is struggling and does constantly need a little bit of reassurance or everything's going to be okay. When Kay gets into a state of distress, she can be quite hard to control.
Huh? It's taking ages still, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How was it?
I didn't enjoy it.
You didn't enjoy it neither?
This is Big Brother. Would Isaac come to the diary room?
No, G. I would actually find last week's easier.
I could have potentially
I didn't like this week. Yeah, I don't feel good.
It's probably because everyone's getting on so well.
I know.
Yeah.
Or are they?
My first nomination is Kay. I think she brings a lot of negativity to the group. She has a lot of mood swings. Like, 1 minute she's happy, the next minute she's crying and wants to leave. I think if she really wanted to go, then she would have got out that fire exit or left by now, do you know what I mean? My second nomination is Akeem. I just think a lot of the things he does is a bit fake, like he fake laughs at what people say. His laugh's always the same. You'll never see him absolutely piss himself. It's always the same. It's like, ha 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 ha, straight face again. So it just doesn't seem real to me. He sits on the fence a lot as well. He never really gives his opinion in any situation. I also think that he's based a lot of his personality around being at the top of the leaderboard. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes on now.
My first nomination is Cameron. I just find him sometimes he can be quite harsh and blunt. I know a lot of people might find it quite funny and quirky, and yes, that is certainly a character, but at the same time, for me, Sometimes, you know, his blunt mannerisms are not very comforting, to say the least, yeah. My second nomination is Isaac. Isaac is a great guy, he's fun and very engaging, but he's susceptible to having a temper on him. He can get a bit really like serious about things, and therefore I don't feel like I can be myself or be positive, because I feel like I should also subside my energy and sort of, you know, be I can't be bothered, guys. This is like, fuck. I mean, I'm just really trying to fish for stuff here, and I'm trying to articulate it so it's still not in a bitchy way, because to be honest, I feel really shit about the whole Isaac thing.
What the fuck, Kay? Come on.
Kay's still in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. This was never gonna go smooth. Come on.
What is she doing?
She knew what she was signing up for.
I know she finds it difficult, but...
Yeah, but it's like, you know what you're signing up for.
Yeah, we all have to do it.
I don't know how to put this, because that's the thing I don't want it to be. Like, Isaac's cool. It's just, he's got ways about him that can make me uncomfortable at times.
I'd love to learn the piano.
Can you play an instrument?
The triangle.
Oh, thank God, thank fuck, thank Mary, thank Jesus.
I can play the triangle.
Can you?
You winding me up?
Was that ages?
Yeah.
That was fucking ridiculous. Like, I just got so tongue-tied and I was like, I just, like... Yeah. I think it's getting harder.
So my first nomination is Kay. The reason being, I just don't know if she's actually genuine or not. I don't know if it's like a facade or if she actually is like that. She'll like start explaining something and then she just like don't want to say it because of the cameras, and I just genuinely don't know her and I don't know what I'm getting when I'm actually talking to her.
Kennedy, could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
This one's quite hard because I don't actually know, but it'd probably be Cameron. I love Cameron to pieces, but it's just like he speculates all the time, like constantly speculating about what's going to happen next, and it gets a bit annoying because it's like you can't really enjoy your experience if you're just constantly speculating about what's going to happen next, down to the numbers and down to this and down to that. He's just very negative sometimes and it's just tiring.
My first nomination is Isaac, and the reasons are in the full time we've been in this house, I've not heard him say please or thank you once. I don't like the way he treats people. He's rude. He's very aggressive towards some people. Yesterday, he says that it's just a game, but he was furious. He was furious yesterday, kicking off with Akeem, trying to have a go at Akeem because Akeem stole some of his coins that aren't even real. He made Zoe feel upset. He's just, I just think he's rude. He's got no manners, and that's why. My second nomination is Thomas. I like Thomas, I've got a lot of love for him. I think he's a great guy, but I've started to see a new side to him. He's just a down and out game player. I know this is a game show, but I just can't really be 100 with somebody who's just here to play the game. To be honest with you, he'd fuck over anyone and need to put himself first. The way that he reacted last night when I bidded him up a little bit on the extra life, I don't trust him. I like him, I just don't trust him.
My first nomination is Kay. I can't put my finger on her. I don't get her as a character. I think she might be playing up to the cameras a little bit, well, not a little bit. She's definitely playing up to cameras. When I see her and she looks sad, I just feel like it's a bit ungrateful because a lot of people have wanted to be in that position. And I think it's just a bit attention-seeking, and it just makes me a bit annoyed. And she's also expressed feelings that she wants to leave. I'm sorry, but if you wanted to get out of fire door, you can get out of fire door. It's a fire door for a reason. It's supposed to be Brock Arter. My second nomination is Lewis, just for the fact of any conversation that you enter with him, he tries to pick it apart and get some kind of feeling or emotion through, and I just want to have a conversation. I don't want to be picked apart. I don't want you to read into me. We have totally different personalities. The conversation is two-way, and I feel like he has to get his full point across, and by the time he's finished his, I've forgot mine.
Hello, Tomas.
Hello.
Could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Akim. He is playing a very sneaky and cunning game. We have like a sublime underlying rivalry going on, and he wants to make sure he will never be up for nomination by being friends with everybody in the house, never taking side in any arguments or any disputes, always being, you know, happy and smiley and sitting on the fence. And that's how he is a threat to me. I want to get as far as I can in this competition, and I think at the first chance he gets, he's gonna come after me. My second nomination would be Lewis. It's hard for me, but I just feel like he's supposed to be this understanding, open guy, but I really felt judged by him yesterday because I took some coins for myself. I thought no matter what, he would be able to see both sides. People who didn't want to do anything or who wanted to, you know, redistribute the coins, and people who wanted to take some for themselves as well. But he clearly passed on judgment to me, and that made me feel bad. That made me feel disappointed in him.
Right, so my first nomination is Shan. The reason for my nomination is because I feel like she could potentially be leading Isaac on, because she keeps cuddling him, and it pisses me off. It's because I love him a bit. It's like, I just don't want him to look like a fool. And I don't want him to get hurt. Right, so the second nomination... Oh, this is horrible. My second nomination is going to be Akeem. I think he's aware of the cameras, and I think sometimes he might wait until he knows that it's directly on him to do something. That's awful. But I think he does. I just think he's trying too hard to maybe keep up with some other people in the house that are naturally funny. They're not waiting for cameras, they're not playing up to cameras. So I think he just needs to stop trying too hard.
Kay received the most nominations with 6, while Akeem and Isaac received 4 each. They all currently face eviction on Friday.
That was awful. I know, wasn't it?
They will be joined by Brooke and Kennelly, who were the 2 housemates not already nominated to receive the fewest viewer votes. Later this week, one of them will get the chance to change their fate in this week's Game Changer. As the richest housemate, Kian will also take part.
Guys, could I just have a quick word with you for a sec for everyone?
Oh.
Like literally 2 seconds, is that like? Just something I need to say.
You're scaring me.
I just want to apologise, firstly, to every one of you, and I need to get off my chest. So, do you know yesterday in that challenge?
Yeah.
When I went into the room, I had the mindset of getting Isaac's, because I knew Isaac was going to get me, fairly, and then getting Kay then, because I knew Kay was going to contribute it to everyone. So obviously, I went to Isaac's first, and then I was on my way to Kay's, and the bell ran out. Now, at the time, I said I got Isaac 3, and I got Kay 2. But I got 4 from Isaac, and then I went to get the last one from Kay, and the time ran out. So I really didn't want to come across that I was targeting you individually, because I genuinely went for Kay. So from the bottom of my heart, I really, really do apologise.
Oh, bro, I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, guys. It was just fucking shit, man.
No worries,
It's
mate.
okay.
It's okay.
Wow, what a coincidence.
No worries.
How convenient, just after the nominations, Akeem,
Fucking hell.
please. For
Yeah, but
fuck's
it's
sake.
after.
Yeah, duh. Hello?
Basically, if he did it before, people might have not nominated for him. That's what I think.
Oh, you
Thomas.
sounded pissed off then.
I am. Well, no, I'm not pissed off. I'm just
What am I missing?
disappointed.
I just didn't want to come across I was only targeting you. I did go for Kay's, and I'm sorry, man. I really am.
No, I got
Just
that.
a game.
No way.
No, I know, but I
Fucking
can't lie,
game.
man.
We know you can't lie. We knew you were lying yesterday.
I know.
We know you
Straight
can't
away.
lie. Shit.
It's all
This
good.
is Big Brother. Housemates may now leave the living room.
Akeem, don't worry. I'll come and speak to you in a minute. I'm just going to have some privacy.
Oh my God, spare me the tears, please.
Control yourself.
Huh?
Control yourself.
I can't, man. It's too much.
Coming up, Akeem and Thomas go head to head.
I'm not playing a game! Don't bullshit the bullshitter, for fuck's sake.
5:59 p.m. Lewis has something to say to Akeem.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. Took a lot of kind of like get the group together and apologise that you lied. It was a pointless lie. There was no need to lie. It's only a stupid game. To say sorry in front of everyone, you know, it takes a lot. So respect for that.
Yeah.
The reaction from Thomas I thought was a bit pathetic.
It hasn't changed anyone's opinion.
Hasn't changed my opinion of you.
Not anyone that matters anyway.
I just literally didn't want to... Isaac thinking I only went for him because I did go for you, but the fucking time went up.
It's fine.
So, you know.
It's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep.
Yeah, but it is for me, man. Seriously, I fucking hate lying.
I think you're still cool, and you're still cool. It's not that big of a deal to me.
Isaac is having some alone time.
Do you want to do that to me?
I think it's just quite convenient you come out of it after nominations.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't know, man. It just seems like you're playing a little bit of a game. I'll be honest with you.
No, I understand. I'm sorry, man.
Whatever.
$7:47 p.m. Kian has a confession.
I've had a sugar daddy before.
Tell me about sugar daddies.
Yeah, I just got really uncomfortable after like agreeing to be like whatever, so I just like stopped basically straight away.
Oh.
Did he get you anything?
He just used to get clothes.
Like, was he spending a lot of money on you?
Oh yeah, he spent about 500
Did he take you
on
out
me.
like whining, dining?
No.
Did you ever meet?
No.
Oh, you never... What?
I was very young.
I want one.
Akeem has a question for Thomas.
What are you thinking, Thomas?
That you was playing perfect game, but now you blew it. So I'm hoping you're gonna slither your way out of it.
I'm not playing a game.
Oh my God, don't give me that fucking theater, Akeem, please. Don't bullshit the bullshitter, for fuck's sake.
I'm not bullshitting.
Oh, you're not being honest with me.
I swear down on my dead father's grave,
Don't swear on anything. I'm not putting your character into question. I'm making my judgment based on what you're doing in this house.
You've got to say, if you believe that you play, you can't just say someone's playing a game and not back it up with any evidence.
I have plenty of evidence.
Well then...
Look, let's start with the house by itself, yeah? You've created perfect relationships all around, not very deep, on not very deep level, just about to slide through to the end. That's one part of it. Second part of it, yesterday you should have gone with it and be quiet. And now you're going around doing damage control with the housemates. Hello, it's clear as day.
I'm not playing a game!
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're arguing outside.
Who's arguing?
Thomas and Akeem.
Really?
In the hot tub. If you go to the door and put your ear, you can listen to what they say. Go on. Discreetly. We're there. Everyone down, right?
You go back. Something I'm fucking excited. Can I see us through any mirrors?
And I'm not arguing because I just can't be asked to argue.
Of course, because you want to look good on telly.
I don't want to look good.
Oh, then fucking stand up for yourself, for fuck's sake.
I just told you I'm not playing a game. And if
Okay,
think I am,
I'm done.
Thomas comes to the door.
I thought we could had an understanding. I see we don't. Ah.
8:14 p.m. Akeem is confiding in Zoe.
The only one thing that pissed me off, and I totally understand, and is it's just Thomas, because he said he wasn't angry with me. He thinks I'm playing a game.
But he keeps bringing it up. There's some people in this house that they're allowed to play a game. They're allowed to want to be at top, but other people are not. That's how I feel.
Thomas is talking to Big Brother.
How's everything?
I knew this was gonna come to it. Me and the Kim thing. He shot himself in the foot today. And I called him out on his bullshit. And, oh my goodness. And obviously, People don't like that because, like, God forbid the saint is called a game player. So annoying. And this is just the beginning of a very, very stressful week. And then the game changer comes into play. Oh my God, no! What are you doing to me, big brother?
Cameron is talking to some of the housemates about Thomas.
He keeps putting me in shit situations, Thomas. Keeps getting me to lie to people. I've said this to him. I said, stop putting me... If you were friends with somebody, right? If you genuinely had a connection with somebody, think about somebody you're best friends with on the outside. Would you keep telling them stuff that you know is putting them in a bad position? You're saying, don't tell this person this, don't tell this person
But this
that.
is what you have to
wouldn't
remember.
do it.
You come in here alone and you're going to leave alone. So at the end of the day, you go with what you feel. You can have connections in there, you can be close to certain people,
Yeah,
but
but
you
he puts-
always do what you feel and don't feel bad for that.
But I never... But this is the problem. I'm such an indecisive prat that I can never make a decision.
blows up. That's not a deal.
Yeah, but you just have to follow your
No one
gut.
cares.
Exactly.
No one, literally,
But
no one
he's
cares.
basically, at times, has made me go, right, I can't win, because either I backstab him by
No, but
telling
it's not
people,
backstabbing.
or I tell it, or I don't tell anyone, and then I'm not being honest to everyone else. But now he's admitted that he's a game player. That's the worst gameplay move ever. And this is what makes me upset, because I'm close to him. I know that this is going to be his detriment in the house. He's not being untrue to himself, and I've said all this to his face. I'm not talking behind his back. I said this to him yesterday. He's not being untrue to himself. This is genuinely who he is. He has got that game player element to him. But if you're playing a game, you don't tell everyone.
What did he reveal?
The whole house is now not necessarily going to turn against him, but it gives everyone a reason to.
(11:46 p.m. Lewis is planning a prank on Cameron.
Well, we need to find out from Cameron what the ghost normally wears.
That's a bit obvious. It's a ghost. He doesn't wear clothes. It's a figure with my hair
He said
on.
it's wearing all black.
Hence the dressing gown will cover up my figure.
Why did you stand naked, like, fully?
Why are you always trying to get me to do sexual stuff?
What happens if Cameron has like a panic attack?
I didn't know you were awake.
That's the only thing
No,
that
I don't think he should do it. Honestly, I don't think he'll find the funniness in that. I don't think it's a good idea.
It's literally just a little prank. You might not even go for it.
Yeah, but if he's afraid of something, you shouldn't play on that. Like, if someone come up to my bed in the middle of the night and tickle me, I will have an uncontrollable panic attack because he's in ERM. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, we won't
And
do it.
I am up for fun, and
No,
I
we
am, but
won't
I
do it
don't
then.
think it's a good idea.
No, we won't do it
He's
then.
not going to be happy with us.
Do you not think you find it funny?
No. No, honestly,
I
I
think the
spoke to him
whole-
at the
I think the
ghost
whole
and he was
thing's
like,
funny.
if I see it again, I'm out this house. And that's not me trying to be a party group because I'm anything but.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's quite nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not putting anything down.
No, I get it, because that is one of the things
Well, I
that
feel
I
like
said,
shit,
what
so
if he
if I
has a
tell
panic
you-
No, you
attack?
shouldn't feel like shit, but it's better to, like, I just don't think it's a good idea to do it.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's...
I could be wrong and he could have been like, oh, it's alright, but I don't think he would. I think he would have been a little pissed off.
Yeah. Why is everyone taking this so seriously?
I'm
Like,
just saying, I'm voicing my opinion.
Because I feel shit. That's why I'm taking it
why?
seriously. Because
I
it
was
was
there
a
as well. I
joke.
don't feel like shit.
Because you didn't plan it, and I planned it, and I said it was a joke.
No, I was planning
I'm not
everything
feeling
with you.
Well, it was a joke.
It's not that...
haven't done it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not
know,
that
but now-
deep. Like, I was planning it too.
I just want today to be over. Just go smoke.
Oh, I just scraped my wrist.
Lewis, are you still sulking? Like, why
I'm
did
not
you
sulking, I'm just going to sleep. There's no point in staying awake. I'm staying awake to have a good time, and apparently we're not allowed to do so, so I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, but why did you take that so seriously? Like,
Right. I took it seriously because I planned a prank. A prank is funny, it's a joke.
yeah.
You cry at the thought of someone eating a chicken sandwich meal, so why can't I fucking be passionate about two things like that?
Me crying over a chicken sandwich is very different of you. You take everything so personally as
So,
though it's a
I'm
personal
allowed.
vendetta at you.
It was a prank, a joke.
Yeah.
It would have been funny. And he
That's
made,
what we all thought, but
and
he gave
made
us a
it-
different
and he made
side.
it out like it would put me into a panic attack and it would traumatise him and he would leave the house.
It's like-
So am I not allowed to feel bad the fact that I might have
I
affected
don't think you
someone?
need to feel bad because you weren't. It's not
It's
like
not for you to say, though,
we
is it?
were
It's my emotions.
inducing
I'm
a
allowed to feel
panic
bad about it.
attack.
I'm allowed to feel bad about it. It's like me saying to you, why do you feel bad about people eating meat? Do you know what I'm saying? It's different. You have your opinions, your passions, and
I mean,
I have mine.
I think that's very different. But I just
How?
think, but you must drain yourself, like acting like that all the time, because you take everything. It's like I don't know what it must be like to be you, because everything is like such a, you know,
You cry
dramatic
every
thing.
day. How dare you say everything's a big deal to me? You cry every day about anything. Anything you speak about, you cry.
chill out.
To be honest, I'm starting not to like you, really.
I'm
I
not
just
bothered,
feel like
I'm not bothered. You're
I just
being a
feel you're
hypocrite.
becoming very negative. Your energy's
I'm
becoming
negative
very
because
negative.
listen,
The
it's
way
not
you're
that big-
behaving with people in the house. And it's not
I think I've started something.
What have you said?
Huh?
What have you said tonight?
Yeah, I said don't do it.
Right.
Right, it's not even right. He's just taking it, right?
Yeah, I know it's not. I just said no. I think
No,
I might
that's
lose
fine.
trust.
I'm arrogant and I'm negative.
And I
Since
think
when?
also, like, you harbour so much shit. Some
You're the
can be
most-
on
you're the
pointing
most-
faults,
you're the
but
most unstable
just
person in here.
And
Yeah.
even that, okay, no, carry on. Let everyone see this. No, please, go on. Guys, I'm the most unstable person.
You
just
are?
Lewis wants to announce
So why are you
it.
pointing and picking shit with me? I've got my own shit.
Yeah, okay.
So am I not allowed to be passionate about stuff?
Your
I'm allowed to
reaction
express
to
myself.
Kian was just over the top, I thought.
It
And
was,
that's
yeah, because
what
I
I'm putting
felt
you
bad that it might have affected Cameron in a negative way. So what? I'm allowed to feel bad for making my little bro feel bad. And if I want to express my opinions on that, I'll do so.
But
I was going to sleep when you started
carry
pressing
on.
me and saying shit about me.
Yeah.
You're a hypocrite.
That's exactly
You're a hypocrite,
me.
you are.
You've got
You're a
me.
hypocrite.
You've got me.
It's not got you. You started it and I'm reacting.
You clearly have a lot of issues, and you're a very angry.
At least I know I do.
You're a very angry individual.
This is what you've been doing to me. I fucking said it to you. This sly soul fucking dick. She does it all the time, and you didn't notice it until I fucking said it to you. This is what she does.
What does she do?
Little sly comments to try and get you to bite.
It's okay, no. Let everyone see this. Let the people see this.
I am emotional, yeah. I've been through a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
We've been transparent about that from the
Yeah.
start. Like, you pointing it out isn't making me feel any different.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming up, Lewis, let's rip.
Like the Dalai Lama says, the difference between me and a crazy person is the crazy person thinks they're sane, and I know that I'm crazy.
Viewers, this is Big Brother, and this year we're giving you the chance to win an incredible prize, a 7-night trip for 2 people to Mexico. You'll be staying in all-inclusive luxury at the Rue Palace Cabo San Lucas, but that's not all. You and your guest will live it up in the sun as we treat you both to a new suitcase crammed with goodies worth a total of £1,000 each. Yes, both will be filled with our favourite holiday must-haves, including an iPad, speakers and a Kindle each. Plus the Bank of Big Brother's writing the winner a cheque for £5,000 cash. To enter, text BIG to 65555 or post your name and phone number to BIG. PO Box 7557 Derby DE10NP. Text costs £2 plus 1 message at standard network rate. Lines close on the date shown on screen and 3 working days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win. 12:05 a.m. Cameron has a question for Lewis.
So how did the argument start?
Right, I told them I just didn't agree with blah blah, and I pointed out things. Now,
I was going to do a prank
They weren't saying
and
it
pretend
in
to
a
be the
malicious
ghost and
way.
sit in your kid's
I
bed.
could even say
That
they
would
were
scare
not
the shit
doing
out
it
of me.
in a malicious way, and it was a bit of fun, but I thought it might have been a bit more emotional impact on you than it could have been.
I didn't see that. I saw the funny side of it. You know, I'm
That's
drunk,
just all
I had a
I
bit of crack,
seen.
and when he pointed out, I thought, fucking hell, that's a bit out of order of me. I didn't see that. He was level-headed. I wasn't. I was, like, drunk, wanting to fucking play a joke.
Yeah, I'm sober.
And when he pointed out, I was like, fucking hell, he's right. So I felt like shit, and I went to bed, and then I'm asleep, and she goes, he's still sulking? I said, I'm sulking. I'm not sulking. She went, why do you take things so deeply? I was like, why do I think so deeply? You cry when someone eats a chicken nugget? Do you know what I'm saying?
I just felt like I had to protect you a little.
That makes me feel bad because I feel like I'm not trying to, like, harm you.
You are.
Or,
You
like,
don't
you know what I'm
need.
saying?
You don't need to feel like
See it
that.
in that way.
The prank was not malicious, and I even said that. It wasn't. It was just. It was fun, but I just didn't want any negative connotations or anything negative to come from her. How Cameron might react in a moment, just having this sprung upon him. He said he'd probably be scared the shit out of him, but listen, it's okay.
12:14 a.m. Lewis is venting to Big Brother about Kay.
I absolutely tore into her. I don't regret anything I said to her. Everything I said was true. She's latched onto me from day one. We've had mint conversations. She's made mountains out of molehills. She hasn't got a soulmate. She hasn't got a friend. She hasn't got a phone. She's in here with nothing but the fucked up things that goes on inside her mind, and she's crumbling. And tonight, she tried to project those things onto me. I'm already fucked up, I know I am. I'm proud. I like being crazy. Being boring's normal. But like the Dalai Lama says, the difference between me and a crazy person is the crazy person thinks they're sane, and I know that I'm crazy. That's the difference, and she can't see that right now.
Kay has a question for Cameron.
So, Cameron, did he try and brainwash you against me now?
I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest with you, Kay. I don't know the full story. I've heard from different people at different sides. I've come to my...
listen to Kian. What's wrong with me, Kian? Kian's side, because that's the normal, rational side. If anything, I was agreeing not to prank you.
In the nicest possible way, Kay, if you're going to ask me a question, please let me answer the question rather than talking over me when I'm trying to answer the question. I would appreciate that.
I didn't, okay.
Well, I was in the middle of answering the question, but then you interjected, which is fine, but I would appreciate if you're going to ask a question, surely you would want the answer.
Okay.
But if you don't want the answer, that's fine, just don't ask the question.
What's the answer?
Well, I've forgotten the bloody question now because, you know, you decided to go on about something else.
You're oh my God.
Come after me,
Like,
go
why
on,
are you so bitter? Why are you being so negative? My God, you know what, actually, I should have sided with Lewis and everyone else and we should have pranked you and you probably would have had a panic attack, yeah? Like, I don't think...
Kate,
why
don't
couldn't you listen to
even know
Kian
what you're talking
and hear
about.
it from him?
If you let me answer your original question, then you would have understood what I mean. I did listen to everyone. I listened to everybody's side of the story that was outside to get a fair representation of what's gone on. I don't 100% know what went on because I walked in on it. I don't even 100% know what the hell the plan was. To be honest with you, I don't care. Okay? It's done. It's got nothing to do with me. You and Lewis and Kay, whatever. It's fine. Don't try and shit stir. Okay? I'm not interested in it. Yeah, that's what I feel like you're...
How is that shit stirring?
Well, that's how it came across.
You're such a child, Cameron, still.
Oh,
like, you're so juvenile in your
maturity
approach.
again, are you?
No, but you actually are, like, you know, it's really hard to even talk to you or connect with you.
Yeah, well, you're the only person that seems to have an issue with that in here.
Sorry?
That's all I'm going to say. No one else seems to have an issue with having a conversation with me in here, apart from you. But obviously it's me, I'm immature, I'm only 18, you're however old you are, you're so mature, lovely, whatever.
1:18 a.m. Most of the housemates are getting ready for bed.
Bye. Night, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Kay has come to the diary room to speak to Big Brother.
I don't want to be in a house of toxic people. I think Lewis is a very troubled character. And whether it was drink-fueled or not, it's just not something that I'm here to entertain. And I think even the stuff with Cameron, he just hates me. So bitter and so blunt and so abrupt and just hates me. I don't want to be sharing a house with venomous people. I honestly have no fucking words right now, apart from I don't really want to be here. I've just got a thing inside me now where it's like fight or flight, and it's flight. Can I go?
Okay.
Yeah.
It is late. Big Brother does need to put some procedures into place. So due to this time, Big Brother just needs you to take a night sleeping and then coming back in the morning so Big Brother can make some arrangements.
No, it's all just nonsense. Look, I honestly, I'm not, it's not happening. I won't sleep tonight. What do you want to do? Because I will break the fire exits.
Big Brother doesn't want you to break the fire exits.
It's like you have a situation on your hands, Big Brother. I'm sure you're prepared for these things.
Tomorrow night.
I mean, come on, okay, for fuck's sake.
It's like the boy that cried wolf now.
No matter how people think I reacted last night, I have nothing to apologise about.
There is a part of me that thinks I need to fight on and stay strong. But is it worth it? That's the thing, is it worth it?
Ever thought of trading the house and car in for a bus that you and the kids could live on? No? Me neither. But we meet a family who've done just that tomorrow at 9:15 as new series Ben Fogle, New Lives in the Wild continues. Next today, Bit on the Side.